Good morning and welcome back to the Faith and Formation Podcast. It's Friday, February 13th, and we are approaching Valentine's Day very fast. Brother Sam,
Yes.
it's tomorrow.
It
Valentine's Day.
That is a fact. Yes.
And I heard that you've got some Valentine's flavored jokes for us this
I do.
morning.
That is the flavor of the day.
That's the flavor of the day.
It is.
Nice. Okay, well, we will hit those in a second, so if you're listening, stay tuned. Before we get that, we are in 2 Corinthians chapter 13 this morning. And our devotional this morning is titled A Final Challenge. Okay, sorry, hang on one second. Brother Sam, I'm looking at here. Are you wearing corduroy pants?
Yes, I am. I've
You're
been
in
sitting here
corduroy
for
pants.
I've been with you for quite a while, Brother Andrew, and you're just now noticing
Well,
that
I was
I'm
just
wearing
looking
corduroy.
I was just looking at the devotional here and just kind of my eyes glanced
Yes.
up.
You have an issue with my corduroy
No, not
pants, Brother
necessarily,
Andrew. Not
but-
necessarily. No, so you do have an see, we're about to go off the rails.
Yeah,
kids.
if you
All
hear
right.
some tussling going on. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, if you hear like
Yeah, right.
that's just me rubbing my legs together like a cricket.
I'm trying to remember the last time I wore corduroy. Hang on.
Easy for you to say.
Corduroy.
Yes.
I might have been like 5th grade.
Mm,
And it was like
this is getting even better.
It was like that weird brown color, like the weird brown corduroy.
Mhm.
Do you have a pair of those?
I do have
Really?
a pair of those.
Okay, well, we're a little off topic here. but
Yes.
You know what?
No, keep going, Brother Andrew. This is very interesting for me. See,
You
this
know
is
what?
why we need to add the video portion to,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
the podcast so that the kids
By the
can-
way, maybe coming soon,
Oh,
or we'll see.
yes.
Perhaps
yes.
we'll add a
just
video
a little bit of a
portion.
teaser here.
A little bit, maybe in the future, but let's put that out there to the listeners. If you're listening to this, throw a comment below if you think, or if you even have a pair of corduroy pants.
Mm.
If you think that they should even be worn, because if you ask me, that's kind of a dated style. But that's just me. Those pants don't look bad, to be honest.
And I would
was
never
odd
wear them like
looking.
in the summer either. It's like
Sure.
more of a winter
that's true.
thing because of just the material. But
Yeah, I don't. Let's throw it to you. If you're a listener, put there in the chat below. Let us know. Is corduroy something that you would even wear, or is it something that you think should?
hashtag present day or hashtag leave it in the 50s.
Exactly. Yeah. Let us know. Let us know below.
Man, that was the most wild turn I think we've taken on
I
podcast.
just
You're
noticed
talking
it,
about
thought I would
final
go out.
challenge, and you're just staring at my pants here. I'm like, what is Brother Andrew about to say?
Anyway, yeah. Let us know. Let us know below. All right, moving on to something written down here. We're about to hit joke of the day, but before we get there, again, 2 Corinthians 13 is where our devotional is coming from. But before we hit that, let's look at our memory verse for the week. We started it yesterday. Acts 4 and verse 12, neither is there salvation in any other, for there's none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Acts 4 and verse 12. Commit that to memory. I'm sure it'll be a help to you. All right, Brother Sam, you have some jokes for us?
Yeah. Well, apparently my corduroy is probably the biggest joke of the day right now. Yeah, but I do have several for you. As you mentioned, they are Valentine's with a N, not an M. Valentine's Day themed. And I'm actually going to start off with a really dumb one because I was just scrolling through these. I was like, this
Okay.
is so bad. I just have to say it.
Yeah, right.
Where do you find love in the grocery store?
Where?
I'll be there for you.
Oh my.
And I saw this.
I don't mind that,
I
actually.
started laughing because it's like just with the ellipses on there and everything. I'm like, it's
I was
pretty
gonna say
bad.
something like in the artichoke hearts section.
Okay. There was another joke that I did see about the artichoke hearts, but
Oh,
it
really?
was not that funny actually.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Did you hear about the two tennis players that fell in love?
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
They fell in love.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear about
their relationship meant nothing or something? Is that how it goes?
No.
Wait, what's the answer then?
It was a courtship.
Oh, well, in tennis, love means 0. Like the score, love means 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
was just like, where did you get that from? Like, oh, I know this guy.
yeah.
Their relationship meant nothing. like
Like it meant
Andrew
meant
being
0.
savage.
Yeah. Right. I
did
have
you
a
hear-
courtship. Okay, that's a good one.
Did you also hear about the two radios that got married?
The radios that got married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the reception was amazing.
There you go. I was gonna say something about station,
Yeah.
but,
And, what did the scientist say to his Valentine? What
scientist.
did the scientist say to his Valentine?
I don't know what.
I think of you periodically.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go.
Alright, a few Valentine's jokes for you, hopefully you enjoyed those. Alright, finally on to something a little more substantial than our
If you are
conversation so
still
far.
listening.
Yeah, if you're still with us, let's get to something a little bit, more spiritually minded here. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 is the chapter we're in, this morning, and verse 11 is the topic verse. Brother Sam, do you wanna read that verse and start us off here?
Yeah, so verse that we're focusing on today is 2 Corinthians 13 and verse 11. And Paul says, "Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect, be of good comfort, be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace shall be with you." All right. This really usually we try to give a little bit more context of what was going on previously in the chapter. This is a little bit different today, and we're going
Yeah,
to focus pretty much on just this verse.
sure.
Um, Paul is basically ending his letter and signing off to the Corinthians, but not just a okay. Good luck.
Yeah,
Hope
right, right.
hope weather's nice. All
Sincerely.
right. Sincerely, something small. It's more of a challenge, honestly,
Yeah,
to them, and he's telling them to basically, be at peace. You can see him challenging them of saying, be of one mind, talking about a lot of actually unity. If you look, that's one word that comes to mind. If you look at everything that he's saying, of being in one mind, living in peace together, and saying that God, the God of love and peace, will be with you. Basically, it's almost like a challenge slash kind of a blessing that he's wanting
sure.
like to give towards them. Um, and in that, I'm sure Paul is also going to, be praying for them. He tells them in verse 13 that, all the other saints that he knows that are elsewhere, salute them. Um, yeah, and basically Paul is giving them a final challenge, in his letter to them, to keep staying the course.
Yeah, when thinking about this, I think about he's ending up this letter. He's sending him this as a last bit. He's kind of summarizing, like when I write a sermon or when you read the ending of a book or whatever it is, that you're wrapping it up, right?
Hmm.
You're concluding everything. You're summarizing it, making it, putting it in like a bite sized piece for
Right.
them to sort of see the conclusion of everything, and that's what he's done here. Really, he lists off several things: be perfect or complete, balanced, well versus a Christian, be of good comfort, right? So the comforter's been sent to us. Be of good comfort, knowing we can be comforted as Christians, right? Knowing God's on the throne, He's unchanging, all of these things. Be of one mind. He's speaking of unity in the church there. It shouldn't be all of the disagreements and all those things in the church, but be of one mind and be in unison. Continue forward for Christ together. Live in peace. This is a good one too, right? Choose the path of peace. It's very easy to be a I guess a rowdy person, you might say, or someone that lets their emotions and things get the best of them, and they just react how they want to, whatever feels good. But a mature Christian keeps the peace, takes that path of peace, and the God of love and peace shall be with you. He's just telling him, "Hey, God's going to be with you." Giving him
Hmm.
that as they strive and endeavor to grow as Christians. And it's the same for us today. As we strive and endeavor to grow and in some of these key summarized areas, the God of love and peace shall be with you, and the Lord will be with you every step of the way. That confidence that He's giving them, we can live in peace and we can be of one mind and we can have that comfort, knowing who God is, that He's right alongside. He's unchanging. He's sitting there on the throne. He's ruling, and that can be a comfort to us. And He will be with us as we strive to continue to grow.
Yeah, one phrase that comes to mind as you were saying all that is draw nigh to God and he will draw nigh to you, right? If we
Yeah,
are
right.
doing at what the Bible has instructed as far as God saying, here are my commandments, here is my heart, not just the letter of the law, but the spirit of the law that you're following. you're going to be drawing closer to Christ. And as you take that step forward, Christ is to also taking that step forward towards you. And that brings that fellowship with Christ that he so desires.
Yeah. 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 Very true. I think that we as humans like to find the bite-sized things, the easily digestible things in passages of scripture or even in a book, right? We like to
Hmm.
find the pattern that can help us link it all together and understand it well. And here he's sort of giving us this bit right here. He's condensing it all down so we can see it all right there, easy to follow, easy to digest, as I mentioned, and giving it to us there. And if you think about if you followed these things as a Christian, it would pretty much set you straight.
Right.
If you were complete as a Christian there, you had that comfort of the Lord, you were in with one mind with your church there, living peacefully. You've got God with you. I mean, that sounds like a great Christian life right there.
Yeah,
And if you did all those things, you were striving for all of those things, it would take care of a whole lot of other things too. And so this really is the final challenge that Paul gives to them, saying, "Hey, I'm done writing this letter now, but here's the next steps for you. Here's what you should be striving for." And all throughout my Christian life, all throughout all of our Christian lives, these are things that we can continue to strive for and keep pushing for in our Christian lives.
absolutely.
All right, well, that's a devotional here for this morning. A final challenge. I hope that that was a blessing to you. I know I enjoyed it. All right. Well, I hope you will go to prayer this morning if you haven't already. And as you pray, mention specifically this morning, spend a little extra time praying about your church, the ministries, your missionaries, the staff that works there, the events that are being held, all these things. Mention them specifically in prayer this morning. And then for our teenagers specifically, we want to pray for Max and lift his name up this morning. All right. Thanks again to all of our listeners for joining, for being a part, for supporting the podcast. It means a lot to know that some people are listening and getting something out of these podcasts. Thanks again for jumping on, for joining, for supporting. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.